College football, the University of Manitoba Bisons in Winnipeg was drafted by the Winnipeg Blue Bombers of the CFL. He's trying to drop some bombs on Contreras. Contreras, though, setting it up nicely with the jab, following with his right, was blocked by John L.
Interesting because both fighters now are going up against in a crossroads type situation. So far they've had the matchups just the way they wanted them, but now they've taken a step up a little bit.
I mean, just the presence they give in the ring and their stance and stature indicates nobody is here to win a 4-round decision. They are looking to load up and unload.
They're looking like the ring is too big.
Right. Contreras with 3 knockouts. Among his 5 bouts, he has 1 draw. And John L., as Dave told you, is 7 for 7. Knockouts all the way down the line.
America's most talented women bowlers are set to roll strikes in Tempe, Arizona for the finals of the $30,000 Tempe Open. The top 5 bowlers, after a week of qualifying, will battle for first prize money and the championship title. Join Leona Wagner and Denny Schreiner for the next telecast in our series of LPBT events. The Tempe Open, where the perfect game can be achieved, is Saturday, October 15th at 4:30 Eastern, right here on TSN.
Now, over 80 national and local TV Guide magazines include complete TSN program listings. If you've had problems finding out what's on TSN, check your local newsstand or newspaper supplement for the latest edition in your area. And watch for this TSN on-air program guide for last-minute changes. Now, let's take a look at what's coming up on TSN.
You're watching TSN, the sports network.
To what your sponsors want. I'm on a 8 or 9 month travel schedule a year, and it doesn't leave me a whole lot of time at home. So, you know, I get home and I'm just loving being home, and I get to spend a little bit of time with, my family and friends and just doing nothing but sailing and having a good time.
And Peter's given all of us plenty of good times in the past.
You can see him shifting his weight on the tail block of the board. Back up to the top of the wave. Is redirecting through the lip of the wave and into the air and down to the bottom. Takes.
And it's getting close to the end of the heat. Peter's pumping, manipulating the sail for extra speed, and goes for a loop attempt.
Unbelievable, he wiped out.
Well, he didn't quite make it, but he's back on the board quickly. He's got to be quick. There's a big wave building in front of him. And he's going for what could be his last jump, a perfect upside-down jump of the contest. Very little
action again with Pete Cabrina. We've got Pete working his way upwind, carving right underneath the lip, Bart. Critical section of the wave, banks off the whitewash, and this is going to be a high-scoring wave for Pete.
We don't have these wave conditions here in Curacao, but Peter proves he doesn't really need them.
The CFL on TSN. A top lineup that includes the Rough Riders, the Argonauts, the BC Lions, and the defending champion Edmonton Eskimos. More touchdowns and more excitement. Plus, every week the CFL Report has highlights, interviews, and the latest injury reports. Sunday, October 2nd, the Saskatchewan Rough Riders tackle the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, live from Winnipeg Stadium. CFL blackouts are in effect, so check your local listings.
Now, over 80 national and local TV Guide magazines include complete TSN program listings. If you've had problems finding out what's on TSN, check your local newsstand or newspaper supplement for the latest edition in your area. And watch for this TSN on-air program guide for last-minute changes. Now, let's take a look at what's coming up on TSN.
You're watching TSN, the sports network.